1, 2. Hey, hey. Checking that audio. Make sure we're good to go here. How's everybody doing tonight? Give me 1 second. Just doing some housekeeping here. Hope you guys are doing well. Give me a second here. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Audio good? Can you hear me out there? Okay. Everybody hear me out there fine? Good audio. He says, good audio, good audio. Okay, give me 1 second. He says, good audio. All right, is that better? There we go. Give me 1 second. Okay, and I'm going to switch this over now. Swipe the fade. There we go. Boom. What's up, folks? Out there at Plastic Galaxy Toy Store. Back at it. Back at it here. Where are we at? May 23rd, 2021. This year is flying by. Hope you guys are doing well. Getting over all the getting out of here and getting out the COVID issues and all that good garbage laid to waste. And everybody's getting out there and doing whatever it is they do, right? You know, back to normal, right? Back to normal. It has been a weird year for a lot of things. I mean, just not just the COVID, just weirdness going on in the U.S. of A. What's up, Damian Wayne Childers? Anthony W. What's up? Ruben Martinez says, hear you good. Perfect. Glad you're hearing me there. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure. Okay, we're good. Got you. Audio's good. Okay. What's up? Anthony W. says, hello. What's up, Lewis April Brown? Gideon. Ruben Martinez. Gideon 7201, excuse me. Richard Romer. Hello. Good audio, says Scott. Okay, Hot Mark Head. What's up? What's up, William C. Hayes? Hello, sir. Are you doing well? Carlton himself. Scott M. Wow, Jeff Town. Okay, cool. Cool stuff here. So today, we've got some interesting items for you. We've got some Star Wars stuff, obviously. We have some other things as well, too, and I'm going to go over some of those as well. They're really super cool. And like I mentioned, yeah, you can claim this shirt, buddy. It's all you, man. You got it. You got it. No, there will be no taking off of shirts on this program unless we're talking about in the tens of thousands of dollars. Then I may have to make an exception there, but no, we're gonna stick with leaving the shirts on for many reasons. They wouldn't flag me for taking my shirt off. They'd flag me because they wouldn't put it back on. Put that shit back on. What's up, Betty? Long time no see. Betty Anderson. Boom. It's Chris Scott. that's on your only days. Oh wow. Wow, we're going down that road, are we? No, we're not going down that road. No. Don't ask me. What's OnlyFans? I never heard of that shit. Let's move on. Did Hulk Hogan do a Hulk Hogan move with the T? No. There's no Hogan there. Sorry about that. No Hogan there. There's not even whatever. There's not even a Jimmy Superfly Snuka there. There's nothing there. So don't worry. You're not missing anything. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. So we've got some Star Wars stuff tonight, like I said. We've got some other stuff as well. And like I mentioned, Dave, like I mentioned last time I was on here, it seemed like, my position, I really just kind of get what you can get. I mean, really, this last year has been crazy, especially with Star Wars stuff. There's been the supply-demand thing, right? That's why prices of Star Wars, especially vintage stuff, is really high, and even modern stuff is really high. So it's one of those things where I gotta, kind of be cautious about it. I'm not gonna, go out there and spend, pay retail price for something like that, and then turn around and try to, retail it, so to speak. So, but that's what's happening to a lot of things. It's like cars and everything like that right now is like. Dealers and whatever are really paying up for it and hoping they can sell it in the back end. I'm just not going to play that game because it doesn't really work really well. But having said that, I do have some really super cool stuff too, and some Star Wars stuff as well. I've got some Hot Toys. I love Hot Toys, and we'll talk about those here in a minute. You guys don't know what Hot Toys are. Super awesome. These are also all discontinued Hot Toys. We'll talk about those in a minute. I've got some wrestling stuff, some cool wrestling stuff. I've got some, what else I got? Some other Star Wars stuff as well. I've got some Transformers stuff. Some modern and vintage. Just a nice selection of a few things that, I've got some vintage Brave Star. You guys remember Brave Star? That shit's hard to find. It's like really tough to get complete. And in really good shape too. I've got some one Motu piece here, and I've got a few other things. So about 20 items, right? That's what we do, about 20 items, right? Roddy Piper. Don't have that one, but I got something close in that realm of awesomeness, right? And character-wise, right? I love Roddy Piper. So without further ado, let's see the new Black Series wave that came out this past week is a hit item. Oh yeah, man! I'll tell you, for good or for bad, this last year. Everybody's cooped up, anything retail that was popular just exploded, because they're staying, everybody's at home, and just is what it is, right? And whatever. But anyway, let's see where we go with this stuff. I've got a lot more stuff too. I may do a couple flash sales this week just because I'm inventory heavy on a lot of this stuff, and hopefully something you guys like. Okay, G1 Hound, that's a good one too. I do have some G1 Transformers though. Somewhere, not. Maybe next time I'll dig them out. Right? I just try to do a little mix of everything, right? Without further ado, without me yapping on, if you don't know how the cell works, you'll figure it out pretty soon. I'm about tired of doing that, but I will do it again. Okay, let's do it. I'm just kidding. Post-it note, 2 numbers, name, price, and number on there. Large number, price, small number, item number. PG space, price. PG, item number, space, price, right? So PG 0 space 19, if that was the numbers there, that's how you claim it, right? That's how it works. Boom. Can't get that? You will. Stand by. Hey, Damian Wayne Childers, Tex Hex. Look at him going on Brave Star. I love Brave Star. I've got some Brave Star. Okay. All right. First up, let's do this. Let's kick things off. It's been a long time, and I was going through my storage stuff, and I found some more parts and some accessories and things like that. Vintage Star Wars stuff, right? So let's do another. Native Space Share. There you go. PG number 1 is going to be a mystery box. 5 vintage Star Wars items, anything. I've been putting trading cards in these. Those are gone crazy expensive for what they were. There you go. PG1, $19 mystery box coming out of the gate hot. There you go. Get you 5 Star Wars, vintage Star Wars items. Could be anything, right? I just like to throw it in there. You guys like this stuff. It's fun for me. I try to mix it up and not keep it sterile. PG1, Dave Mantelli. There you go, buddy. Didn't even know you were in there. Sneaking in there, says Dave Mantelli. Got you, Dave. Okay. All right. Now we got through that. Okay. Like I said, I've got a eclectic mix here of stuff. But it's all mainline stuff, and it's interesting, right? Okay. Let's go over here. Let's take you to really cool piece here. Let's do this. Let's do this piece. Starting off with this. I like this stuff. This is one of my favorite movies. I should say favorite movie franchises because they made several movies out of this, right? And it's super cool. And if you see this, you'll get it because it's awesome. This was a previews exclusive piece. This is a modern piece, but this is badass. RoboCop Part 2. You remember that one, right? With Kane. Great, actually a really good sequel. But here you go. It's RoboCop, and he's backwards, and it says, "Kick me." Remember when he turned into the soft RoboCop, and the kids took advantage of him? They spray painted his ass. Still in the box, PX exclusive. This is super cool. It's a gag thing, but it's a real piece. It's not like a custom, if you will. And customs are awesome too. But there you go. RoboCop Part 2. Kick me on the back. They even got him facing the car back. I mean, of course, they'd have to show it. But that's super, super cool on this one. PG number 14 on this. RoboCop still in the back. This is an exclusive. A lot of exclusives tonight, and several SEC Comics, SDCC exclusives as well. PG 14 for this piece. He's back. What's up, Jamie? PG 14 is $19 for the RoboCop 2. A lot of this stuff, this modern stuff, it's more expensive on the whatever. I'm just gonna get it out to you guys. This is 1990 to 2020. Super, super cool. License on this. PG 14 is $29 for RoboCop, and there he was. That's a badass movie, man. I don't know. I got some interesting stuff here in this little lot that I found. Kind of rummaging around. License piece, of course. Really cool right there. PG-14 is $29 for RoboCop Part 2. And somebody's going to pick it up after the sale because it's just really something. It's just funny, It's just a gag thing, But it's still neat, though. Good movie. All right, up next. Let's do it. Oh, what we got here? Let's segue into some more Star Wars. The horse was 3030. What was that? Sorry. The horse. Okay, maybe I'm on a different page. Let's do this next piece. And this, my friends, is a funny one. It's a custom piece. no longer available, and it's bad ass. And some of these custom pieces that we have tonight were exclusives at conventions, and this one was not, but it's still awesome. It's out of date. Like, you can't buy it anymore. No longer made. Good 80s day today. Got to meet. Oh, cool, awesome, Sam Jones. So this, my friends, is badass. Okay. Now the thing about this piece is the actual item inside of here is an actual vintage item, right? But it's just been repackaged in different ways. So it's not a fake item. It's just been repackaged in a comical way. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you from Suckadelic, Star Wars, the Star Bong. Got the hookah pipe there with Matthew McConaughey and then Cheech and Chong and Greedo and of course Walrus Man right there. That's some funny stuff. And by the way, it's green. That's why you're seeing a transparency there. Pretty cool. Actually, this right here is, of course, a legit hookah piece, right, for Jabba. That's just funny. Funny stuff right there. Star Bong from Suckadelic. Really heavy cardstock here on this. And on the back, it's just totally for kids, right? I don't know if you can see that, but just some really super cool stuff today on this. No longer made. You can't get these anymore. Not a real expensive custom, because they can get expensive, you know, but it's still a cool piece. And I'm going to go ahead and throw shipping on this one piece just because it's cool. It's a novelty, but it's something you don't see every day. Oh, check this out. It's even got in the background Snoop Dogg as Bib Fortuna. That's some funny stuff. Oh, I love this. There's Yoda kind of inhaling there, and Jabba taking a whiff as well. So, I mean, just if you like that kind of stuff, you know, the kind of weed culture is pretty popular nowadays. So this is from, by the way, several years back, though. I don't know when it came out. PG number 16, ship price on this is $99. When these came out, I think they were like $50, and you can't find them anymore. And I've seen them sell for more, but I just can't justify like charging some crazy price. So if you want it, great. PG-16 is $99. A novelty item, obviously, but something cool, something different, and it's definitely something that will get somebody's attention. All right, says Boba Fett and Matthew McConaughey for that. That's a pretty cool piece, isn't it? Oh, sorry about the green. It is green, obviously. You just can't. It's actually yellow. You can't see it, but really cool piece. A heavy cardstock right there. Something different. I like it. I like this kind of stuff. It's just shaking it up a bit. Where'd I put my water? Okay, I don't have it right now. Okay. All right, up next, what we got? Sorry about that. Speaking of, let's do some BraveStarr. Here we go. And you know what? Damian Wayne, he nailed it on the head. I have got a 100% complete and 150% complete, I guess I would call it, because I've got all the accessories here for Tex Hex from BraveStarr. So here he is. In all his glory, a gorgeous one, and he's green too. That's why you're seeing that, by the way. But he's all there, nice, clean. Both his weapons are there. Both his knives are there. The arm action does work. You can see right there. And more importantly, you have the curium, right? The little rock pieces that came. These are always missing. They're like $15, $20 a piece for these things. They're not cheap. They're always lost, as you can tell. So a lot of times people sell these complete as this right here. Curium bits are like gold. They are. The thing about this is, like I said, a lot of times sell them complete as this, but you know, this came with it, so I call this like complete, right? They are, like what's it called? PG number 9 for this piece. And this is a gorgeous example too. No major issues, none of that stuff, and like a tall character as well. PG 9 on this. PG 9, I'm just gonna sell it as if it was without the curium, right? And here it is, PG number 9. I want to make a ship price on this just to give you guys extra, probably $7 to $10 off after shipping and all that stuff. PG number 9 is $99 shipped for the Tex Hex. That's badass. And when you find, these are actually a lot tougher to find than, like, you know, say Star Wars, if you will, because it's a smaller line. But when people find these things, man, they hold on to them. So there you go. PG number 9 for the Tex Hex is $99 shipped. It does come with the curium piece, the curium bits, as James said. Always missing these, and these are heavily faked too, and these are not faked as well. These are legit. There you go. PG number 9 is $99. I have him. It's a great piece. It's awesome. BraveStarr. I've got a couple more BraveStarr items lurking about. I think I've got the carriage, you know, the wagon, if you will, like, you know, the wagon they're in, and awesome. PG number 9 is $99. Get it? Get it, Ruben? Oh, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. I was like, what is that? Anyway, there it is. Ship price to you. PG number 9 is $99. Once again, 100% complete. I just want to go over that. These are things I don't see a whole lot of, right? And thought I'd share them with you. Of course, it's a vintage piece, not a reissue or anything like that. But there you have it for the one, the only Tex Hex. 100% complete. Carry them. Good to go. Anybody wants that? Let me know. Like I said, we're kind of going outside the box today, so I mean, nothing for you. Completely understand, but I like doing different stuff. And speaking of different stuff, coming up next, I've got some Hot Toys. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got more than that. I've got a few Hot Toys tonight, and they're heavily reduced. I'm talking minimum of some of these $100 off, like easy. You know what I mean? So there you go. Let's start with this one. PG number 10. Yeah, Hot Toys. We've got all these Hot Toys are discontinued. Can't get them anymore. And talking about Hot Toys, I'm going to show you some. I'm going to show you an example of. I consider, and I don't get into all this speculation of up and down and all this holding on to and selling and whatever. I just get this stuff and sell it. I will say this though. This particular piece, I'm going to show you an example of why Hot Toy stuff is kind of like the new collectible, like higher end collectible, right? I'm going to show you why. And this is I'm going to show you the effect of it. This Hot Toys piece was made in 2008, I think. Let me double check. 2008. 2008. So we're talking what? 12 years ago? 13 years ago. The original price tag was $165. The original price tag for this Batman The Dark Knight was $165. Now you probably can't touch this for close to $500, $400 to $500 for this piece. For this, and it's 100% complete. It's all in there. I'll show it to you if you like Hot Toys. And of course, Batman's just a great. There it is right there. All the accessories are there. It's awesome. It looks good. Of course, just the Bale Batman. Of course, there you have it. Dark Knight. So check this out. PG number 10 shipped to your door. Just example of in the last 13 years went from $165 to close to $400 to $500. That's a huge appreciation. That's like better than the freaking stock market and housing. But I don't care. I'm just telling you that's what this example here is. Hot Toys is, they always tend to go up with the better pieces, right? PG number 10, ship price on this one, Dark Knight, $299. That's about $100 to $150 off retail, and I'm throwing in the shipping on this. I'm really trying to get these out to you guys at like the best possible price I can. If you want it, great piece here, and for a discontinued Hot Toys. Man, that's tough, right? Just to find that. Go. I think the last was $450 to $500 for one of these, so you can check that out. Awesome piece right there. PG-10, Dark Knight. Once again, Christian Bale style on this one, of course. Awesome franchise, awesome movie, and if I should say so, an awesome price as well. I know it's not for everybody, but hey, somebody wants it. There you go. Cool piece. Love Hot. I got some more Hot Toys coming up as well. All right, up next, let's do another mystery box. Let's do another mystery box. We're gonna do PG number 2, $19 for the one and only mystery box. Gets you 5 vintage Star Wars pieces, parts, accessories, whatever. Got a few of these tonight. Might as well just push them out. How much was the bill? Carl Nordstrom was $299. That's a shipped price to anywhere in the United States. Okay, and I'll work with you if you're out of the country. I'm not gonna. I'll maybe half you or meet you halfway or something. You know what I mean? But there you have it. PG2 is $19 for another mystery box. 5 vintage Star Wars parts. David Mantelli making it easy on me. Okay, Dave. Oh, I gotta love it. Up next, I tell you, we're going outside the box, you guys. Like I've just been offered a lot of Star Wars stuff lately. It's just I just can't get into it for those kind. It's just real expensive right now, and it's really a seller's market with that stuff, and you just kind of hold out for when they kind of dip back down again. So, but you got to find some other stuff to sell, right? Here we go. Up next. Carl, once again, PG. What was it? PG-10 was $299 for that one right there. Just I don't know if I told you that. There you go. Okay, up next. Coming to you next. We've got another cool piece. All right, here we go with a masterpiece Transformers. Yes, Carl. That was the Hot Toys Dark Knight. Yeah, Carl, excuse me. Yes, awesome piece here. Here we have a ship price from this one as well. We have a masterpiece exclusive Transformers piece. Once again, out of date, no longer manufactured because obviously Toys R Us is no longer around anymore. So you can't get these, obviously. Toys R Us exclusive, 100% complete. One of my favorite characters, Prowl. Gotta love Prowl, right? And you guys know about Masterpiece, man. They make some just killer stuff. I mean, for what it is, for a retail piece and not like a Hot Toys item, which is retail as well, but that's more of a higher end kind of, I wouldn't call it custom, but it's definitely a select market. PG, this is a Prowl, 100% complete. I'm not going to show it to you, but it's all in there. I verified it. Well, actually, let's just show it to you so you can see what it looks like. We got some time. Pull it out here. Oh, man, that's sick. I saw it the other day. There he is. Even got the instruction booklet. There he is, all his accessories. I doubt he's ever been taken out. It looks like he's just been hanging in there. Weapons there. You got your instructions as well, if you need them. Hey. Because sometimes transforming those things was a pain in the ass. I had to get my dad when I was a kid to transform Megatron. That thing was a bitch. Pardon my language, but it was. Okay. PG-18. Prowl. I kind of price check this one because it's not in my wheelhouse. You're around 130, 140, sometimes a little bit more. But here you go. PG-18 ship price on Prowl is $99, and I love that character, right? Here's the Datsun, right? Or the Datsun-esque, or Nissan, or whatever you want to call it. Datsun, Nissan, whatever it was, right? PG-18 is $99 ship for the Prowl. That's MP04. By the way, I will say this: if you're ever looking for these, you have to really make sure you're actually buying an authentic piece. They knock these off heavily overseas, and on eBay you'll find them for 40, 50 bucks here and there, and that's the reason why. If it says shipped from Japan or China, be leery. And also the fact you probably won't get it for a year because all the shit that's going on. 280Z, exactly, Lewis. PG-18 is $99 ship. Masterpiece, sick piece, right? It shows you come out in a prime on the back there. Really, really cool. Awesome. Love that stuff. Up next, changing gear to some vintage Motu, and this is a gorgeous piece. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And if you're gonna buy, one or two Motu items, this would probably be the one you want to get because he is one of the hot ones, right? 100% complete. Skeletor. And I showed this last time a couple weeks ago, and you can see his face. That's not what it looks like, obviously, but it does look cool. Looks more like a scare glow, right? But it's not. It's gorgeous. You can see this is also the half boots version. You see, notice the half boots. That's a variant. Always sought after. Would be akin to I don't know, in the Star Wars world, like a common one but more expensive, right? Not like a vinyl cape Jawa or something like that, but something, a variation that's sought after. Maybe a Moldo Legs Han Solo would be a good example. Kind of a good on that, right? PG number 20. This is a clean one. The mechanism does work. Just a gorgeous example with his staff and with his dun, 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 dun. Not quite Blue Snaggletooth, I wouldn't say. Although that's a weird deal in itself. Why those are so expensive? There's a lot of theyose out there, and they're just kind of a fad. But whatever. Hey, it just is what it is, right? Those things are ridiculously expensive. I mean, just for production piece. But hey, it is what it is. PG-20, $79. This is a gorgeous Skeletor. If you want one, this is probably the one to get. I don't see any issues with it. The mechanism still works. You get both his weapons in there. And if you want one really clean Skeletor, Dave, man, Telly, there you go, David. That's a good one, man. I mean, I've seen, usually these things, the bands are all messed up and stuff. This is just a good example. Good. Nice pickup. That's a good one. Okay, let me get this over there with David's stuff. All right, moving along, folks. Now up next, this is another Star Wars piece. And I'm telling you, this one right here, I believe, and I could be mistaken, is singularly by itself, the way it sits, is probably the most pricey of its type. It only came in one SDCC box, if you will, and everybody always pulls them out. This is it. This is it. Let's talk about it. This is the SDCC. I believe that's correct. Phantom Menace, Jar Jar, and Carbonite. Ridiculously sought after. Everybody wants these. These were pulled out of that little crate thing, if you will, and separated from that set. Everybody loves this piece. This is probably going to be the first 1,000. Actually, you know what? I've seen these sell graded for like $1,000, if not more. It's just that one piece that in the VC line, not for individual resale. This was not sold in stores. If you've seen these, a lot of you guys probably don't have this one because it's hard to get a hold of and expensive, and I understand that. But I'm going to give you guys an opportunity tonight. I've seen these. I knocked off about $100 on what I kind of feel like these kind of really hit and sell for, and also condition wise, it's overall good shape. Probably C8 on this as well. Just a little bend here in the corner, but it's nothing bad. It would still grade probably an 80 or 80 plus or something like that, 8.0 or whatever, however they do the modern stuff. But this is an awesome piece, and at this price, I knocked off like right around $100, and I'm gonna throw in the shipping on this one. PG number 13, Jar Jar Binks in Carbonite. This is a big one. Big one. This is if you want to buy one VC piece, this is probably the one you want just to like say you got it, right? PG number 13 is $5.99. If you guys know about these, you've seen them probably sell for much more. I think $750 is kind of in the ballpark, in that range. It's not crazy. This is a hard one to get hold of. Like I said, you can see on the back, not for resale. There it is, and this is probably, yeah, man. I don't know if you've seen this one, Scott. It's expensive. It's gone crazy over the not just this last year, but before that, it's always been expensive. It's always been $300, $400, $500, always. And this is probably like the most expensive VC piece. There's a few other ones in there that are kind of pricey too, but those are all like kind of production, if you will. Like you could have got them in a store, not necessarily exclusive. This one wasn't exclusive. That was pulled out of that container. PG-13 is $5.99. That's a ship price to your door. And you know what? That's just awesome. Like I said, I've seen a few graded examples sell for close to $1,000. I think it was over $1,000. But I mean, graded stuff always sells for more, right? PG-13, one more time, it's $5.99 shipped. There it is. Jar Jar Binks in Carbonite. It's really super cool. I mean, regardless of it being kind of pricey, I know. Unpunched, of course. Man, I went to get that Jar Jar, just bought a barge. GT says, that'll put you on timeout. Because those things just have not gotten any cheaper from my understanding. And I've had many opportunities to get a hold of them. Man, the shipping is ridiculous. I mean, as you probably know, unless you got it local. Up next, let's do another awesome piece here. PG number 8. PG-8. I'm going to show you this one. And this is badass. I discounted this one as well. I know we have a few NECA fans out there, and I've got a ton of NECA stuff. So if you need any NECA stuff, hit me up. I'll throw some up in the next sale. But this is one of my favorite NECA pieces that I just got into just recently. And this one is PG number 8. And this is the only from NECA Real Toys, Ed 209. Remember him? You have 10 seconds to comply. That guy. Right, so let's check him out. It is open and it's 100% complete. Like I said, let's show it to you. And Ed 209 is badass. What's up, Jamie? Is badass. Now, apparently, I think it does some electronic stuff. I don't know how to do that. There's instructions there. There's not, but I'm sure it does somehow. It says it lights up. I've not messed with it. Maybe it needs a battery, something like that. This is an awesome piece. Highly detailed. Look on the side there with the rockets. Just super, super cool. And on the back, there you go. And it's just display is awesome. It's got some good weight to it, right? It's not really like fragile, if you will. It's still got the bands on it from when it was in the box originally. So you can basically tell I don't think it's been displayed very much at all. If not very little, or lovingly, obviously. So there it is. It's in the box. Now here you go. Sealed, $200, $250-ish. This is gonna be a ship price to your door for this piece. Actually sealed about $250, yeah. PG-8 on this. NECA, can't get this anymore from 2000. I read this earlier and I can't remember. 2013. 8 years old, coming up on 9 years old next year. PG-8 is $149 ship price. If you want one NECA badass piece, or especially RoboCop, that's probably the one you want. I'm really selecting kind of some really cool pieces to throw out tonight. So if you like this, PG number 8 is $149 ship for Ed 209, and that's awesome, of course. You have 10 seconds to comply. And the cool thing about RoboCop, it's just a great movie, right? Everybody gets it. But there you go. If you want it, something different, something cool, PG-8 is $149. Shipped to your door. Shipping will probably be 10 to 15 bucks. It's heavy, but hey, throw it in there. Try to help you guys out on the shipping. There you have it. Okay, moving along. All right, let's do another Hot Toys piece. And this next Hot Toys piece is badass too. The other one's badass as well. This one's badass too. PG number 11. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. And there's another one that's my favorite of all time as well. I've got a lot of all times. Anyway, this one is from, let's just double check when it's from. This one is from year made 2010. So all these backdated Hot Toys, they're all, you know, just keep creeping up in price because they're not reissuing them, right? And they kind of, also what it is once, if you notice, like Hot Toys, when they have a license for a product, like say, I don't know, whatever it may be, when that license goes away, they can't make it anymore, legally or, you know, because they can't and they're not going to. So there you go. So this is 11 years old piece. And this is, I love this movie. PG number 11, we have the one, the only, Hasta la vista, baby. T2, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. This is the T800, of course. Awesome. Let's take a look at it real fast. And let's take a look at him and show you what you get with him because it's badass. Hot Toys is always good. They make some awesome stuff, and this is a special piece to me. I happen to love it. Here we go. Let's talk about some Arnold. What's up, Jimmy Robinson? Here we go. 2010 Hot Toys. I double checked everything here. It's complete. All the accessories are there. That's the big deal with Hot Toys. Along with boxes, obviously, there's 1,000 accessories in here. And if you lose one, they're $40, $20, $30 to replace. So no worries here. You could park this damn thing out and probably be more than it is, like a junkyard, if you will, because they're just in demand, right? Okay, let's show you. Here we go. Arnold Schwarzenegger. There you go. We have got JTB. Yep, I still got it right here, buddy. PG 8. It's $149 shipped if you would like that. I've got it for you. PG 8, $149. Cool piece. Now check this out. I love this. Let's take this little piece off. Hot Toys does things so well with their packaging. It's kind of like ridiculous is what it is, but it's still cool. So with Arnold, I want to just show you a couple things you get here. How sick is it? You remember the roses from the mall when he pulled out the gun, his shotgun, and stepped on the roses when he was going to get John Connor? Love that movie. One more time, I've seen it so many times. Get roses in there. You got it, JTB. Oh, yeah, it's a good buy there, too. That's a cool piece. John Thomas Box. Got you, man. Got you on that one. Okay. Up next. Okay, so check this out. Arnold, of course, with his leather jacket, and just look at the face on him. Let's see if I can get to focus in the face. You may not. Okay, there you go. Is this okay? Yeah, it's on autofocus. I thought it was on fixed point, but there it is. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The detail on Hot Toys is great. Of course, it comes with a stand. A lot of times you don't have to use a stand, but they do come with a stand. Okay, you have his. That would be his 1911, right? Look at that, and that just the detail on this is ridiculous. This is 2010. You get his sunglasses. Remember, I was watching this movie the other day. There's his when he took him from the biker at the bar. Not gonna take the man's bike, Sonny. Can't let you take it. You get the sawed-off shotgun. It even works. Isn't that cool? I love this stuff, man. You get his another shirt here as well that goes with him. You also get his mechanical arm. Of course, see all the blood on it? Remember the one from Skynet where they broke this? That's sick. You get an assortment of hands. I'm not going to pull all those out. That obviously lets you do some articulation, do some things. Super cool, super, super awesome. 100% there, not missing anything. Okay, I didn't want to take up a lot of time, but I want to show you guys exactly how cool these are. Okay, once again with this, I'm making a discount on this one as well. This one is $500 to $600 piece for these. These are not cheap items, I'm telling you. And I tell you, Hot Toys is just they never are cheap. Even when they come out, they're $250, $300. And the old stuff, as long as they're good movies and people want them, they tend to go eh. So here you go. PG number 11 on this piece. Where is my marker? Shipped price to your door for PG number 11. Hot Toys. T2 T800. Collector's Edition. PG number 11 is $399. That's $100 off and throwing the shipping. $100 easily and throwing the shipping. I mean, that's just, you know, I'm trying to do my best on this kind of stuff because, you know, I get it. Maybe there's not a lot of people that like it, so maybe you get your feet wet with some Hot Toys and don't spend, you know, full bore on that, right? But there it is, and just a badass movie. And it's just, the boxing on this stuff is ridiculous, right? It's just so cool. And that's the big deal with these. One more time. Here we go. PG number 11. Throw it in there one more time so you can see the box. PG 11 is $399 for Hasta la vista, baby. So there you go. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, up next, Star Wars. Now let's talk about this piece. This next one is super cool, super sick, and it's a custom. And if you know about customs, depending on who did it and all that stuff and the content and how well it's made, they can get kind of pricey, but not crazy. We're not talking in the thousands, although it could be maybe some specific piece. But this is something interesting. And this was from 2016 SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con. This was a custom piece from Manly Art. No longer available. Like I said, 6 years old-ish. Check now. This is not for everybody because of the content, but we're gonna check this out. This, my friends, is C3P Ho. Just check it out. They used a real C3PO and they kind of made her a woman. And so yeah, but once again, these are actually really hard to get hold of because they don't make them anymore, and people love these things because they're gags, but they're also cool because you can't find them, right? There it is, C3P Ho. Isn't that cool? On the backside, right? And you can see the R2 down there. I guess they made one. He's like a pimp. Golly. Anyways, on this one, like I said, these can get kind of pricey, but not crazy. And crazy is subjective, but in today's money, this is not crazy. I mean, come on. I say crazy is, whatever. PG-12 on this one is a ship price to your door. I'll get it to you. I'll make sure this is a really, the bubbles are in good shape, cards in good shape, no problems. This was at Comic-Con, they sold for close to like $100. And this was 6 years ago. So you can imagine they're a little more expensive now. I'm throwing the shipping on this, and it's not for everybody. But there it is. PG number 12 is $199. Manly Arts C3P Ho. And it's a little bit derogatory, I understand, but it's just a joke. Get out of the jokes. Everybody can have jokes these days. They offend everybody. Just kidding, I understand. Everybody just lighten up. Have some fun. PG-12, $199 ship for that lady. With the she even has her own what would you call that, a cape? I don't know, but it is actual a legit 3PO figure. It's actually been molded. You can see with the buns on the side of the head, just to show you some details. So this is not just some figure that was thrown there and put a couple splotches of paint on it and call it a custom. This is a legit custom that was sold at Comic-Con. So there you have it. PG-12, $199 ship for this. It's something different. I like different cool stuff. And this kind of stuff that doesn't sell, I'll just keep it because I think it's neat. I like this. It's kind of fun. Right? Okay. All right, up next, we have got some different stuff. PG number 6. PG-6. This is a cool piece. Not in my wheelhouse, so I discounted it just like a couple other things like I mentioned earlier. But it's a cool one. This is from WWE, FE, whatever they're calling it these days, which I just don't watch it anymore. Of course, this is one of the main men, right? Mr. Woo! Ric Flair. Gotta love this one. Close to $100 piece here. $80, $100 for these items. It's always the character, right? They don't make these anymore. This is 2013, I believe. This is from Jax, WWE from Jax, of course. 2006, right? So 13 years, 14 years ago. 15 years ago, pardon me. So, yeah. Cool piece here. And, of course, it's the man, Ric Flair himself. And just an iconic piece. Iconic wrestler, right? PG-6 on this, $49. That's almost half off. Wrestling is definitely not something I do, but if you need this, you like it. It's a cool item. It's something that somebody else, you have a wrestling fan that likes this, and they're like, holy shit, it's Ric Flair. Anything on, Ric Flair, Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, all those main characters are always the most expensive. They always continue to sell for the most because they're getting old, right? Some of them have passed away, like Andre and so forth. PG-6 is $49, factory sealed. There you go for the man Ric Flair. You know what I want to do with this? I want to make a deal with this one because I've got another piece to go with it. If somebody wants it, check this out. Let's do this. Let's call this PG number. Let's go PG-50. I like starting from a number I don't have. This is 2 wrestling pieces on this one. We have got Ric Flair, and this one is probably my favorite. It's a loose. This is also from Jax. But this piece is badass. Of course, you remember this guy. It's the ultimate male meets the ultimate meatball. Thunder Lips. And I will say, this hat, if you go look online, it's always lost. And I've got it. So it's 100% complete in the back. You got Thunder Lips in the back. Of course, Thunder Lips was Hulk Hogan in WrestleMania 3. No, in Rocky 3. That's really catapulted his career. He was really getting big into wrestling, and that just made him blow up that just really made him what he is today, to be honest. That really just catapulted him. Hat, Thunder Lips, and Ric Flair. You got Hogan and Thunder, Hogan and Flair, if you will. For the pair, they're usually about 75, 80 bucks for this. This one's probably a little 50, 60 bucks. But I'm gonna do a pair of these right here. PG 50 for both of these knocks off about 30 to 40 bucks on this. Check this out. This is awesome. This piece right here is close to the same price as that one. For both pieces here, PG 50 for Flair and for, I'm on the wrong side of that, aren't I? For Flair and for Thunder Lips, PG 50 for both pieces. So discounted. I already had discount some more to get it out of here. PG 50 is $99 for the pair of this. This piece alone in the box is $99, so it's 50 bucks by itself all day long. This is about 75, 80 bucks, just pairing them together. And on top of that, I'm gonna throw in the shipping. I'm doing a lot of free shipping tonight, which, hey, whatever. Shipping prices are getting outrageous, but what can we do about it? It ain't going down. PG 50 is $99 for the pair, and really this is the cool ass piece right here. They're both awesome, but this is super cool. Thunder Lips, Jax, both Jax 2006-ish. Really cool. Love this stuff. The ultimate male meets the ultimate meatball. Oh, I love that stuff. Okay, moving along. Let's do another. Oh, I got a Star Wars piece here to do. Another Star Wars item. Here we go. PG number 5. I used to sell a bunch of these, and I found another example of this. Now I'm going to discount this a little bit because there's a little bit of wear. This is a full section of wallpaper from Star Wars, the original Star Wars, right? You can check it out right there. Hopefully it's not going to green screen it. Not a whole lot of green here. There's a few tack holes in here on the side. You probably can't see it, but it'll cover up nicely if you want to frame it. It's not like gouged or cut in half or anything. It still displays nicely. I usually sell these for like 30 bucks. For a decent, nice one. I'm gonna discount this one and get it to you. This will be shipped rolled, just so you know. PG number 5 for this Star Wars wallpaper is $19. I just had one left. I've had a bunch of them over the years, and I finally just ran out of them, and this was the last one I had. PG 5 is 19 bucks. This will be shipped rolled. And there you have it, a piece of Star Wars wallpaper. I'll show it to you one more time. It's a full section too, which is always tough to get because you're always cutting somebody off. But there it is. Super, super cool on that. I love that stuff, right? Okay. PG number 5 is $19. There you go. On that item, there you go if you need it. Something different, you know. I said something different. I've had a bunch of them, but it's something definitely a little different. Up next, probably the coolest Hot Toys piece that I've got to show you guys tonight. PG number. Actually, let's do another Brave Star piece. PG 21. This is a tougher one to get than the last one. Everybody likes this one. This is, of course, Thunderstick, right? Is that his name? Thunderstick. It has to be Thunderstick, right? Thunderstick. Yeah, here we go. Thunderstick. We have got him right there. 100% complete with his gun right there. And the 2 pieces of Kyrium as well. Always missing these, like I said. Always missing these. What are we gonna do? You know what? I got 2 Thundercats, 2 Brave Star pieces, excuse me. Brave Star, Thundercats. I've got 2 of these pieces. They're both 100% complete. We have got, like I said, Tex Hex, and we have got Thunderstick. And check this out. I put the Thunderstick at $149. It's a tough one to get, and also the Kyrium pieces are always missing. But I want to bundle these 2 pieces together and knock off some money for somebody for these 2 Brave Star pieces. PG number 51. PG 51 on these 2. What was that? One? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, this is PG 51. Ship price on these 2. Good deal here if somebody needs some Brave Star pieces. PG 51 for both of them. $199 for both of them. I just knocked off 50 bucks off this Thunderstick piece. Always a tough one to get complete. 100% complete. You have all the Kyrium with both pieces, with Tex Hex as well. And that's a ship price to your door as well. If you want get some starters from Brave Star, it's always tough to find. It's not nearly as pricey as some of the other lines, but it's really tough. These are really clean examples. Notice the chrome on his face in good shape, and the action does work as well, and his little thing comes out, and his arm does work as well. So there you go. Those are Brave Star pieces. A different assortment for you tonight. There you go. Okay. Up next, Hot Toys. Check this out. This is my favorite Hot Toys piece. This is an awesome piece, and I remember when this one came out, 2000. Because actually, no, I never got this one. 2000. Let's double check and make sure. 2015. But check this out. This is awesome. We have Marty McFly from Back to the Future, and let's show you some of these awesome accessories. I like Joyce talking about Hot Toys because they're really cool. Let's check it out. Of course, it's got a little flap here that goes on top of him. And then you got all your accessories here. I'm not going to take them all out. You got your skateboard, you got your hands, you got your old JVC style recorder, remember, like that? He's holding it. A backpack. You've got, of course, his life preserver so he don't drown. He's a dork, right? Of course, according to the people. All the hands right here, the stand, of course. And if you can't see it on him, he's got a Walkman, which is badass. I love seeing that stuff, man. This is cool. Love seeing Back to the Future stuff. Anyway, another not cheap one. I don't know how I can be more, what's the word I want to use? Gentle with saying they're just not cheap. They're never inexpensive. They usually start off $250, $300, and if they're in demand, they go up from there, right? They're never been cheap ever. Here we go. This one I did knocked off another $100 though. $600 piece here. PG-19 from Marty McFly, shipped to your door if you want one. This is iconic. They also make a DeLorean and Doc Brown, which would be awesome to go with it. Not expensive, not cheap either. PG-19 on this is $499. Once again, is what it is with these deals. I'm knocking off $100, right? What do you want, right? It's just, that's about best I can do on that. PG-19 is $499 on that. Marty McFly, Back to the Future, highly in demand, and of course, great movie, iconic movie, etc., etc. Super cool item right there for you. PG-19 is $499, shipped to your door in the United States for the Back to the Future Marty McFly. Hot Toys, no longer made, obviously, quit making them in 2015. There you go, 6 years ago. Okay, what do we got over here? Let's see here. All right, I got another custom piece for you, and this one's cool too. I'm gonna do a custom lot. I'm gonna do a custom lot because hey, they're a hard sell, but maybe somebody wants 3 custom pieces. You give them a deal, maybe they want it. Here you go. Here's 3 custom pieces. Went over the Starbong, which is badass. Love that piece. Of course, it's got the hookah right there from Jabba's playset. Real thick cardstock on that. We talked about PG-12 on this piece here, which was C-3PO on that. Another 2016 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And I've got this next piece, which I think is the coolest of all of them. They're all neat. This next one is PG-15, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, PG-15. Another 2016 Comic-Con exclusive piece here. And here we go. Now check this out. This is a limited edition, by the way, and I'll go over that in just a second. Another Comic-Con exclusive from Mark Todd, 2016. He made 29 to 30 of these. When they were sold out, they were done. Of course, this is basically a molded Chewbacca. He did all that work, did all the card artwork work. And it was basically like what a kid would have done, right? It kind of has that kid feel to it, but 29 to 30, San Diego Comic-Con 2016 was sold at that event right there. So you got this exclusive from Comic-Con. This happens to be the same year as well. Hold it off there. And then you've got this Starbong thing, right? Right? There you go. So three what do I call them? 3 customs. And let's do a package deal for everything right here. These 2 are not cheap, but I'm going to basically try to throw this guy in for next to nothing. But here we go. Let me find a marker. PG-50. Let's go PG-55 for all 3 of these now. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't really care. Just get it out of here. Ship price to your door for all 3 of these. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do it. PG-55, right? Let's do this for all 3 of these. Is it $199 on 3PO? Chewbacca is really damn near the same price, and the hookah. So let me. No. Okay, let's do this. This is sick right here. You can't find these pieces, but I'm gonna ship them to you for this price. PG number 55 for all three. For all three of these. This is ridiculous, but I'll do it. Whatever. PG 55 is $249 for all three of these. Do the math there. That's what, 250 divided by 3. So $80 a piece. That's ridiculous. That one sold at Comic-Con for $80. I don't know what that one sold for. Probably more at Comic-Con. And that one's, about a $100 piece in itself. So you want a lot here of customs. Super cool. Really like attention getter. JTB. Hey, man, it's not for everybody. I'm going to try to do my best on it, on this kind of stuff. It's not for everybody. I understand that. But then again, it's not like my wheelhouse either. So somebody can get a good deal and they can have fun with it. Cool piece, right? Okay, let's try this one. I know people want this one and I want to get it into somebody's hands, but PG-13 on this one, right? This one is the Jar Jar Binks in Carbonite. It's like a $700-ish piece. I mean, it really is. I had it at $5.99. Here's what I'll do. I'll give my absolute rock bottom on this one. I mean, not go any lower because this is already like ridiculous on it. But if somebody wants it tonight, not only PG-13 shipped to your door, Jar Jar Binks in Carbonite. Oh gosh. Okay, here you go. PG-13 is $4.99. That's a steal. There's not even one listed for that price right now. It's like $600 or $575 and up, and they have issues, some issues, and all this other stuff. Basically, my point, I'm beating everybody and knocking off money, big time. PG-13 is $499 on the Jar Jar Binks. That's a steal for that piece. If you need it, you better grab it. I'm just telling you. I know it's something different, but it's an expensive piece. But it's still way cheaper than you can find it online. PG-13 is $499 shipped for Jar Jar Binks in Carbonite, Misa. And you don't think I'm go check them out. Just go do some research and look what they're selling for, and also look what's available. Also, there's that has something to do with it too, not just what they're selling for. How many people are actually selling them as well? PG-13, $4.99 ship price. Going once, going twice. Anyways, all right. Next. Okay, what are we doing next? I've got another cool piece, and this is something oddball. Who knows? It is an exclusive from Comic-Con. I got a lot of 2016 Comic-Con exclusive stuff. I guess the guy went to Comic-Con a lot. It is what it is. PG, this one is, it's actually pretty neat. What's this called? Oh, PG-17. PG number 17. 17, folks. Here we go. This is a ship price as well. Once again, on this stuff, I just knock off about 23% and go from there, right? And that's all I can do. PG-17, ship price to your door. We have got a 2016 Comic-Con exclusive Bruce Lee. Maybe you got some Bruce Lee fans out there. I mean, who doesn't like Bruce Lee? But it's a Comic-Con exclusive 2016. Like the retail is about $75 to $80. I'm going to sell it to you tonight for $49 shipped to your door. That's cheaper than they're listed. That's the last one I think sold for $80-something. So there you go. It's like $30 off with shipping. So there you have it. Bruce Lee, it's still unopened. Something, maybe you got a Bruce Lee fan. I don't know, a friend or whatever. You get the body and an extra head in the corner as well. Comic-Con exclusive, like I said one more time. Bruce Lee from Storm Collectibles. And there you go. You got the back of there as well. No, nothing crazy special, but it's still cool, right? Can't find them anymore. There you go on the exclusive. Okay, let's go over here. Do this. Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, there we go with that. Well, okay. I think I'm kind of. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. Let's just round these out. We've got a couple more of these to get through. PG-3 and PG-4. Got 2 more mystery boxes. 5 vintage Star Wars parts, pieces, accessory, PG-4 and PG-3. And that'll round out our 4 mystery boxes that we usually do. So there, if you need them, grab them. If you don't, no big deal, because I've got a bunch of accessories. You want the wallpaper section, Carl? You got it, buddy. Oh man, I'm tired. PG-5, 19, Carl Nimshaw. Got you on that one. And PG4, he wants one of these mystery boxes, which is awesome. Got you on that one. And I've got one more mystery box at PG number 3. If somebody wants to take mercy on it and get it out here, I'll throw some interesting stuff in there for you guys like I always do. PG number 3, $19. Last one. Last mystery box of the evening. Somebody wants it? Go ahead. And check back with us next week. Oh, I've got some interesting stuff coming up next month as well. We have James Williamson. There you go, James. James Williamson. I got you, James. I don't know. That was it. Okay, that actually came. They pull that out of a set. A lot of people do. There's not a whole lot of them out there. I mean, I said there's not a whole lot of them. Just go try to find them. I mean, they're not numbered, but they were exclusives. And then after that, they didn't make anymore. With the Carbonite, they made Jar Jar, right? But not Jar Jar in Carbonite, right? They never made. I think this is the only one of these that they made, right? They didn't make. You can actually. Jar Jar in there. Jar Jar's not even in there. So no, this is a one-off, right? You know, they didn't make. There's not like a Jar Jar inside there. It's the actual Carbonite, and that's it. Interesting piece, tough piece too to get. There it is. You want it? Somebody get that. Take him home. Take him out of his misery if you want it. If not, it'll be here. Somebody will eventually grab it. Everything always sells. It does. So I'm not worried about any of that stuff. Okay, one more time. I want to go over this, and I'll do this for the sake of argument on these Hot Toys. If somebody wants a deal on this, I'll make a small reduction because I'm already way low on this. Marty McFly Hot Toys, $600 piece, easily $550, $600. PG-19, I'll do $449 on it. If somebody wants it, just throwing my best shot out there on this stuff. It's not cheap. Terminator, I'll do the same thing on T1. I'll do $349, knock off $50. Once again, it's like $150 off retail. I'm really kind of getting down to that point to where, what's the point, PG-11, $349 on that one. There you go on that piece. Thank you, GT. I think it's a good piece, good price. And last but not least, I've got the Dark Knight. I'll do one more thing on this, and then we're going to call it good. On the Dark Knight. Where are we at? Dark Knight. That was number, I know somebody mentioned it, wanted it earlier. See if I can't persuade them to take it home with them. The... PG number 10. PG-10. Right? Check this out. Another steal. PG-10 for Hot Toys. This was like I said, this is like a retail price for a Hot Toys now. Like a brand new one. But this was also 2006. So back then they were a little bit cheaper. Still, my point is this is like a ridiculous deal if you want Hot Toys on a cheap. PG number 10. Batman, 100% complete. Dark Knight, $249. That's the Bale Batman, of course. 666. I went over all the, I showed you it was 100% complete earlier. So, I mean, I'm not going to go over it again, but it's 100% complete, and that's badass. PG number 10 is $249 for the Dark Knight. Just basically knocked off $50 off each one of those. It's not everybody, but hey, somebody wants them, great. If they don't, no biggie, right? I'll just continue to stockpile a bunch of stuff and keep selling and stockpiling and doing my thing, right? Somebody will eventually take all this. Not one person, but it'll take it's always a buyer for everything, right? There's always a buyer for a house. There's always a buyer for a toy. There's always a man for a woman and vice versa and all that stuff, right? Just got to find them. All right. Okay. What's up next? Okay, that's it. I think we're done for the night. Be sure to contact me after the sale. Let me know what you have. We're just taking care of via PayPal. Get you shipped out. Good seeing you guys again. Stay tuned for our next sale. I've got more stuff coming up. I've got some more collections I'm looking at. Hopefully we'll get some more Star Wars stuff in here. My biggest problem with Star Wars stuff is it sells so fast, right? If I had a bunch of it, everything would be fine. But just what it is, what it is. It's an interesting problem to have, right? You guys have a great night. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned. I'll put some posts out about our next sale. Good seeing you guys. Adios. Have a great week. End. Adios, guys. Where we at? Sweet.